sure looks like. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dusty Davidson. I'm the owner and manager of Showtime Travel Agency in Dallas. Uh, I'm a part of Dream Vacations, a franchise located in Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much for being here tonight and for supporting small business and the travel industry. We know it's been an interesting year, and we appreciate you being here. Tonight is the final event of our series, Travel Tuesday With, and we have saved the best for last. We've got Royal Caribbean with us tonight. We are also streaming live on Facebook, so welcome to everyone who's over on Facebook right now. Before we get to the presentation, though, just a couple of little things to go through. We've got everyone who is on the Zoom muted and no video, so that you won't, so we don't have any distractions during the presentation. But feel free to use the chat box to say hello to people and to ask any questions. We'll have time for questions at the end of the evening. And so put your questions there and we will go over those as best as we can. We've got more people in the waiting room. Hold on a second. There we go. There's no need to take notes. We are recording this session and it will live on our YouTube page. So you can find us there. I'll also give you the link later on. If you're on the Zoom, you'll get all this information in a follow-up email. If you go to our Facebook page, please like us there, and you'll find lots of information there as well as on our YouTube channel. So like us, subscribe to YouTube. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/Showtime Travel Agency. Make sure you get all three words in there, Showtime Travel Agency. And Joe is having problems getting in the room here. It keeps popping up.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah, it keeps popping up and I keep hitting it and it's not really working for some reason. Well, I'll keep trying on that. We'll get to all of that. So again, thanks for being here. I am very excited to have one of my most favorite people in the world, Michelle Pharr from Royal Caribbean with us. I even have my Royal Caribbean hat.
I love it.
It's a little bit old and faded. I walk the dog in it every day, so it's a little bit old and faded. So I probably need to get a new one next time I'm on board, but it's my favorite cap. So anyway, hi, Michelle. How's it going?
I am so excited to be here today. It's been a while since I've done a Royal Caribbean cruise night. I've been doing a lot of back end work, and I'm excited to teach you or to tell you guys about what is new with Royal Caribbean. So I just want to thank you so much for having me, and I'm super excited.
No, it's my pleasure. Listen, I'm going to go away, so I'm not distracting everyone. So I'm going to turn my video and my sound, and it's all yours. Thanks, Michelle.
Perfect. Thank you, Dusty. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to join us today. I really appreciate it. My name is Michelle Pharr. I am the Strategic Account Manager for Royal Caribbean in the North Texas area. I've been with Royal Caribbean for 5 years, and I absolutely love it. This is my dream job. And I get to work with travel agents directly, and that's what I'm here today with Dusty, is to help promote his business and to tell you guys about what is new with Royal Caribbean. So we're going to go ahead and dive in and obviously kind of address the elephant in the room. And let's talk about suspensions real quick. Currently with Royal Caribbean, our global suspension is through June 30th of 2021. So for this year, excluding, you can see the exclusions for Quantum out of Singapore. So Quantum actually has been sailing in Singapore since December of 2022 and has been doing extremely well with short sailings. And we're so excited because we also introduced Odyssey of the Seas, going to be sailing out of Haifa, Israel, Vision, and Adventure. So more information in a couple other slides. So currently globally suspended through June 30th, except for those exclusions right there. Some deployment updates. The biggest thing that we have announced is we're very excited to bring Adventure of the Seas starting to be sailing out of the Bahamas of Nassau beginning this June. That's like 2 months away, and we're so excited to be able to offer that. There's no residency restrictions. It is open up to the US. Um, you guys do have to be vaccinated. That is per their government. So as long as you are 18 and older, vaccinations are required. 18 and under, you must test negative. Um, Another great announcement with open deployment is Vision of the Seas sailing out of Bermuda, also beginning in June, and Jewel of the Seas beginning to sail out of Cyprus, offering a Greek island itinerary, absolutely beautiful, including Mykonos, Santorini, Rhodes, beginning in July. So again, no residency restrictions for those special summer deployment sailings. 8 nights or longer sailings. This is something that has kind of been put on hold through November of this year. So any sailings that are 8 nights or longer, we are still working with deployment to figure out an itinerary to bring it down to that 8 night mark. So if you guys are currently booked on 9 nights or longer, please hang tight. We are still working on creating that amazing itinerary for you and your companions. Galveston, I will dive into a few slides from now, but we're excited because we are bringing an Oasis Class ship to Galveston, and that means more opportunities for us to replace Liberty of the Seas, including our Royal Suite class, which I'll dive into as well. So hang on, stay with us. There's more exciting news to come. And then Canada, as you guys are familiar with, Canada has banned cruise travel through February of 2022. So Alaska, we haven't officially canceled Alaska as of yet. We are still working with our deployment team to see if we can get a workaround to still be able to touch on those amazing destinations in Alaska like Ketchikan and Icy Strait. So more information to come as promised. So Grandeur of the Seas, I wanted to be able to kind of go over what is open for sale currently and where can you start to plan amazing trips. So in December of this year, we are introducing Grandeur of the Seas sailing out of Barbados. She's going to be offering 7 night itineraries, kind of doing the ABC Islands, and then also introducing 2 new ports of call, Trinidad and Tobago. We also have a 14-night Caribbean sailing. This is the ultimate Caribbean sailing. So you can see the itinerary there. Absolutely amazing, even touching in Colombia. So make sure to reach out to Dusty as this is open for sale. And we have flights starting at $383 per person. So all guests are welcome and there's no residency restrictions sailing on Grandeur out of Barbados. As I mentioned previously, Adventure of the Seas is going to be sailing out of Nassau, Bahamas, beginning this June, and really highlighting Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It's going to do 2 days at our private destination, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, including Cozumel and Grand Bahama. Again, flights starting at $249 per person. So with our flight finder or our air to sea program, this is a great opportunity to be able to get down to the Bahamas and experience Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Vision of the Seas, as I mentioned, is sailing from Bermuda, including Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So sailing out of June and overnighting in Bermuda. So this is a great opportunity to visit Bermuda. All guests are welcome. There are no residency restrictions. And again, the flights are starting at $299 per person. So they're just waiting for you guys to get on one of these amazing itineraries and ships. But this is the one that I would absolutely love to do. Jewel of the Seas, I had an opportunity to do this with Azamara, which was our sister company. Several years ago, we did Athens round trip, but Jewel of the Seas is sailing from Cyprus and it's visiting Rhodes, or they say in Greece is Rhodesh, is one of my favorite ports of call, very historic. Mykonos, Athens, and Santorini. So great itinerary. It is open up for sale. There are no residency restrictions, and we can also get flights through our air to sea program. So you can make it a 7-day sailing and stay a little bit pre or post as well. So again, Jewel of the Seas is open for sale. But another major announcement that we made over the course of the last just couple weeks here is we are going to be sailing again from Los Angeles. For those of you that remember, we have actually taken a 10-year hiatus sailing out of LA, and we are so excited to bring Navigator of the Seas to LA this November. We actually decided to open up deployment a little bit earlier. So she's going to be sailing from LA from November of 2021 through deployment. We have through April of 2023. Great opportunities right there on the West Coast and multiple night options as well. So with the 3-night, you have Catalina, and 4-night, you do the Catalina Island and Ensenada. 5-night is Cabo and Ensenada, and the 7-night itinerary is doing Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. So again, this is open up for deployment. It opened up last week. The rates are great, and Navigator was actually revitalized or amplified, as our fancy term, right before the pandemic actually hit. So Navigator of the Seas is like a brand new ship, multi-million-dollar renovation, great for all ages, and she absolutely looks stunning. So definitely take a look at that. It's the perfect ship and the great size to be sailing out of LA, and we're so excited. But the big thing that I really wanted to spend a little bit more time on is Adventure is Boulder in Texas. And by adventure, I mean bringing new ships. There's a lot of deployment changes within Galveston over the next couple of years. So the big thing to highlight, Liberty of the Seas is going to be staying year-round out of Galveston, offering 7-night Western Caribbean sailings right here out of the Port of Galveston for 2021 and through the fall of 2022. We have Explorer of the Seas joining us this summer, offering 4- and 5-night sailings out of Galveston. So the 4-night will do Cozumel, and the 5-night sailings will do Cozumel and Costa Maya. And then Explorer leaves us, and Adventure comes in the fall of 2021, replacing Explorer, offering the 4- and 5-night sailings. But with that, we're super excited to bring Allure of the Seas. So Allure of the Seas is part of our Oasis Class ship, and so it is the mega ship. And the next slide, I believe, is a video, and I'm hoping it plays okay through Zoom. So let's watch. So Allure of the Seas, as I mentioned, is part of our Oasis Class ship. So there's actually 4. We have Oasis, Allure, and Harmony of the Seas. With our Oasis Class ships, it's really divided into 7 neighborhoods. So picture there in the top is the boardwalk view. So we have a carousel built exclusive for each individual ship right there on the boardwalk. So it's open air. We have our aqua theater show at the aft of the ship to do those exciting water shows with different boardwalk items like the hot dog house, where you can grab a hot dog, or Johnny Rockets, where you can get a cheeseburger, a hamburger, french fries, or a milkshake. So great opportunities. We also have the Royal Promenade, which is probably one of my favorite areas on our ships. It's the center of the ship right there on deck 5. It has our local pubs, other Royal Caribbean shops, and we also have the sports zone, youth, Vitalis Fitness and Spa. We also have Central Park, which is another open air. But the big thing that we're known for with our Oasis Class ships is our entertainment. So picture there in the top left-hand corner of your screen is your aqua theater show. So it's like your stadium seating, and Broadway at Sea. So with Allure, we have Mamma Mia on board our ships. And keep in mind that all of our entertainment with Royal Caribbean is included in the price point of the cruise. So you are not paying extra to be able to enjoy this entertainment. I do recommend that you make your reservations ahead of time through the pre-cruise planner. Of course, once you get on board, you can also make reservations as well for the shows. But there's plenty of great opportunities to be able to catch it. It coincides with your dinner time, but then we also offer matinee shows in case you want to catch it again. And then we also have ice skating shows and our own original productions. So lounges and nightlife. The Bionic Bar is definitely a staple with Royal Caribbean. We have introduced this to talk about innovation on board our ships. So the Bionic Bar is just a new type of lounge that you as the guest can go and grab a drink. You can order off an iPad and it's 2 robotic arms. You have your liquor dispensed on the ceiling and you can have your drink shaken or stirred. So it's a great way, just fun, new, and innovative way to order a new drink. You can also have great entertainment within our music halls. You have Dazzles, which is a nightclub, On Air, which is kind of dubs as our karaoke. Great entertainment for karaoke night. I highly recommend getting there early for a seat because it does fill up. And we also have our casinos on board Boleros, which is a Latin lounge, and the Rising Tide Bar that'll take you from the Royal Promenade up to Central Park. So a lot of great inclusions with the price point of your package. With Oasis Class ships on Allure, there are over 25 different dining options. So you can't tell me that there's nothing on board for you to eat. But one of my favorite things, I'm a huge sushi person, and one of my favorite specialty restaurants is Izumi. And it's great because we also offer sushi making classes on board the ship. I did this with my stepdaughter on Allure a couple years ago. Absolutely loved it. You got to make 3 different types of rolls, and it came with a drink or non-alcoholic drink for those 21 and under. But it's a great opportunity to learn how to make sushi. But again, you also have Jamie's Italian, you have 150 Central Park Chops Grill, which is our signature steakhouse. So all of the specialty restaurants have a price range between $15 to $55 per person, but it's all you can eat once you get in there. So it's another way to enhance your cruise while on board. But one thing that I really wanted to spend a little bit of time on, because this is new to Royal Caribbean out of Galveston, is our Royal Suite class. Yes, we've had suites on board the remaining of our fleet, but what makes Allure special is this Royal Suite class. It's divided into 3 tiers. So you have your Sea, your Sky, and your Star tier. So your lead-in tier is going to be your junior suites. Your Sky tier is your 1-bedroom or your 2-bedroom grand suite, including the Crown Loft and the Sky Loft suites. And then you have your Star tier. It's your 2 bedrooms up to the panoramic suites, your owner loft suites, your royal loft, or your villa suites. But you're probably asking, what makes this so different from the rest of the fleet? Well, it has to go with the inclusions into each tier. So your C tier, remember, is your junior suite. So you get dinner access into the coastal kitchen. On board our Oasis Class ships, coastal kitchen is exclusive to our suite guests. So if you're booked in a suite and I'm booked in a balcony, there's no surcharge that I can pay to have dinner with you at coastal kitchen. So it's just another element. And then of course you get your luxury bath amenities and bedding. But with your Sky tier, remember that's your 1-bedroom and your lower end loft suites, is you get all-day access into the coastal kitchen. So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, if you didn't want to have to worry about going to the Windjammer or to the main dining room, you can enjoy the coastal kitchen. You get complimentary Voom, which is the fastest high-speed internet at sea. So if you have to stay connected while on vacation, you can do so complimentary. You get priority embarkation and debarkation, priority reservations for all entertainment, You get access into the concierge and the suite lounge. But the big thing I wanted to highlight here is the star class. Um, and with the star tier, it's pretty much going to be that all-inclusive experience. And yes, I said that right, an all-inclusive experience on a cruise ship with the star tier. So with that, you get all the benefits that I mentioned in the C and the star tier, but you also get what we call the Royal Genie. And I'll dive into that in one slide, so I'm going to leave you hanging for a minute. But you also get complimentary specialty restaurants. So for me, who's a sushi lover, I could go and eat sushi every day for lunch in Izumi and not pay anything extra, which I would definitely get my money's worth with that. You also get complimentary deluxe beverage package. So anyone over the age of 21 gets the deluxe beverage package complimentary, and anyone 21 and under in the room will get the refreshment package. So all of their pressed juices, non-alcoholic drinks, soda, and bottled water is going to be included. And your complimentary gratuities. But the biggest thing, as I mentioned, is the Royal Genie. So with the Royal Genie, I say is your wish is their command as long as it's legal and ethical. But they're there to really help cater to you as the guest. And they can arrange exclusive experiences, behind the scenes tours, maybe meet and greets with the cast of Mamma Mia on board the ship. Maybe you have a theater major or a child in high school that is in the drama club. That is just another element of surprise to make that experience insane. So again, great opportunities here. Party planning, if they wanted to make a special arrangement into the stateroom, maybe you have clients, or maybe you were celebrating a 50th wedding anniversary and you have a group sailing with you and you wanted to be able to host a cocktail hour with hors d'oeuvres in your stateroom, they could arrange that for you. They're there to make all of your reservations for specialty dining or entertainment, expedited embarkation and debarkation. So again, they're there to arrange all of that for you. And again, the gratuities are included with the star tier. So that is something that is super excited. Another thing I wanted to briefly go over is the digital brochure. This is live, so make sure you reach out to Dusty. He can send you the link to the digital brochure because we're not printing just yet. Our goal is to hopefully print brochures at the end of the year, but there's so much change in this ever-changing world of the pandemic. So what is something I'm telling you today might not necessarily be true for tomorrow. So with this digital brochure, it is going to get live updates. So the latest information is going to be loaded. It's so easy to navigate it. There's great videos and imaging that's embedded into this brochure and mini brochures within it. So if you're wanting just information on Perfect Day at Coco Cay, there's a mini brochure on that. It's very easy to download or print if you wanted to print certain pages, and easy to share. So this is kind of what it looks like when you log in. So you have a couple different ways that you can navigate through it. You can search by destination, so whether you're looking for Caribbean, Alaska, or Europe. You can search by a ship or a class. So when you get it pulled up, as I see here, it's Oasis Class ships. So really highlighting for Allure of the Seas. You can pull up the deck plan. It's very easy to read. You can view images, as I mentioned, videos as well. But you can also search by itinerary. So if you're wanting something for Perfect Day at Coco Cay, it'll list all the ships that are doing 3 and 4 night options, and it will give you the dates as well. So easy to read, easy to navigate. Make sure you save the link to your favorite browser because, as I mentioned, any new updates that come through will automatically update the link. And if you download the brochure, the downloaded version obviously won't get updated with the latest information. So again, just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that we do have the digital brochure. So I'll make sure that Dusty includes that into the email link that he sends out to you guys. And then, of course, award winning. And that's thanks to you guys, our clients, and of course, Dusty as our preferred travel partner. 18 years running, best cruise line in the Caribbean, and 18 years overall is absolutely incredible. But again, that's thanks to you guys and your continued support and wanting to cruise and sail with Royal Caribbean. So thank you so much for joining. And I am actually going to go bring Dusty back on and see what kind of questions that we have. So Dusty, what do we have that I can help answer? Or hopefully know the answer to.
Yeah. No, okay, so only one question so far.
Okay.
About smoking in the casino. Can you smoke in the casino on the Oasis Class?
So, as pre-pandemic, yes, all of the casinos, you can smoke in them. I don't know what the healthy return to service is going to look like. I'm sure that that is probably something that we'll be addressing if we're going to allow smoking in the casino. So please stay tuned. As of right now, yes, you can, but I just don't know with the pandemic if that's something that the CDC is going to want us to change. So hang tight on the healthy return to service protocols and procedures. We really hope to have that announcement soon.
Yeah, I don't see any other questions yet. Yeah, so we did Harmony of the Seas a couple of years ago, and which is the sister for Allure. And I tell you, it was fantastic. We thought we splurged, and we did the sky level and did the 1-bedroom aqua theater suite, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
270-degree wraparound balcony, and it was just fantastic. We kind of got spoiled with that, and we loved the Coastal Kitchen. We ate there most of the time. It was fantastic.
I was
fantastic.
blessed. I got to do Symphony of the Seas, which again is her Allure's sister ship, the most recent Oasis Class ship to debut. I was able to do Symphony of the Seas out of Malaga to Barcelona. It was a 2-night inaugural for employees before her first revenue sailing over in Europe. And I got to enjoy dinner at the Coastal Kitchen, and it was so amazing. And I do have to say, to your point, Dusty, I told you this before we went live, when Allure's deployment opened out of Galveston, I booked my family in a 2-bedroom aqua theater suite because I want to be able to experience that Royal Suite class, and I want to be pampered with the Royal Genie. So I am so excited because I've always wanted to do an aqua theater suite just to have the view of the aqua theater show looking down on it instead of the stadium seating. So I'm so excited to see what all of that is going to entail.
Yeah, I mean, even at the level we were at, we didn't have the Royal Genie, but we were one step down. But it was still, I felt so spoiled rotten by all of that. So it was kind of like our own little ship within a ship too, kind of experience. So we could really kind of get away from people if we wanted to. Greg has a question asking about a status update for cruises out of Puerto Rico, October 31st of 21.
So I haven't heard anything out of Puerto Rico as of yet. That's part of the U.S. territory. So the issue with the U.S. territory is we're just waiting for the CDC to approve us to sail. So I'm assuming once we get the green light that Puerto Rico will definitely be back in the mix to get us back in the water within those U.S. ports of call.
Okay, great. Any other questions? Let me switch over to Facebook, see if we have anything there.
Yeah.
I got some positive reactions, but no questions, I see.
Hey, that's good, though.
Yeah. Greg says thank you for answering his question.
I do
have a question.
As I can.
Anyone else have a question? Nothing's popping up. Yeah, you killed it, Michelle.
I got away with it really easy. Yes. Well, Dusty, thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be able to talk with your clients about Royal Caribbean. I know it's been a challenging year for everybody, especially within travel. And I know that everybody wants to get back to cruising. And if we could start sailing tomorrow, we would definitely do it in a heartbeat. So we're definitely moving in the right direction. So continue to reach out to Dusty. If you guys have any questions, he knows how to get in contact with me directly. So we are definitely here to help and get you guys excited to sail again. I'm sure some of you guys have future cruise credits to utilize. So make sure that you're booking those by April of 2022 and sailing by September of 2022. So make sure you don't let those FCCs or future cruise credits expire, and let Dusty know what he can do to help, because we are excited to bring you guys back on board the ships and enjoy a relaxing vacation.
Thank you, Michelle. Can you see why I love Michelle? She's just one of my absolute favorites. I love working with her. Yeah, so what I'll do is for everyone that is on the Zoom, I have your email address because you need that to log in, and I'll send out an email update tomorrow that will include a link to the video. For those of you, I know some of you came in late and we're not here at the beginning, but it'll have the entire video part of it all. I'm about to put my contact information into the chat for everyone to see, for everyone to have. And I'll include a link as well, as Michelle said, to the digital brochure for everyone, so that you can have that. And again, if you keep it, keep the link to it, because if you download it, it won't update. But if you keep the link, it will be constantly updated as things change, because we know things are changing, if not weekly, daily, or even hourly. Even today, there were a couple of things that changed. I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I gotta fix that.
So don't hold me to whatever I told you today may be different tomorrow.
Right. Michelle said.
Yes.
So, well, great. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. We certainly appreciate it. Hope to see you on a cruise ship very, very soon. Hopefully on Royal Caribbean out of Galveston very, very soon.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Dusty. I really appreciate it again.
My pleasure. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Bye.